Foreign Secretary, our viewers don't pay their tax depending on whether or not they're successful. It's dependent on how much they've earned. But you've said you don't know if he paid a penalty. I'll ask you another question. Did he sort out this dispute while he was the Chancellor and therefore the boss of the taxman?
Laura, as I said, I don't know any more detail about this than what was in Nadim's statement. But as I say, this was something which has been described as careless rather than intentional, and the tax requirement, the tax that he was due to pay has now been fully paid.
As we should again point out to our viewers, the word careless in this context doesn't mean, oh, whoops, I lost my tax return down the back of the sofa. That is a technical term used by the taxman to say that something went wrong. I've got another question for you. You say you haven't asked for any more detail, you don't know any more detail, but did the Prime Minister know about this before he gave Nadim Zahawi a job in his government?
Well, Nadim was a senior member of cabinet. When you join cabinet, the cabinet office ensures that you go through a process, a due diligence process. That is the right and proper role of the Cabinet Office. Nadim said that he had conversations with the Cabinet Office about his tax affairs, and of course that is their job, that is their function on behalf of the Prime Minister.
Know?
I don't know.
You don't know.
So I don't know what conversations. I don't know what conversations the Prime Minister had on the appointment of any other minister. But all I know is the conversations that I had with the Prime Minister when he appointed me. I'm sure that is reflective of the conversations he had with others. And in those conversations, you talk about the priorities for the government, the priorities of the country, and what we need to do in our jobs as minister rather than any external affairs. Those are the conversations when I've been appointed a minister that I have had, and I suspect that is the same for other ministers in government.